Would you believe that as we entered the character became worse?
What character?
Dirty. Too dirty. This girl is too dirty. To the extent that this thing reached my neck. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm signing something that I didn't want to. Yeah, I'm able to do
Otego mananka mere since 2 years ago. Bie mere njisi ka m wete the case. Atagidele m ahụhụ. O ruru 2 years and now agara m gbazie ego na bank. Ego njeme business. Nkwugide 2 bank, Lapo Microfinance. The second one, AB Ikeja. Nkwugide dị ụgwọ of obere amazi m ihe mere dị ego. Na complain si ego a na-agwụkwa agwụ. Anọ na ego a ka anyị na-aji eri nri nji akwụ school fees. Were na-emeche ihe ọzọ because ihe aka eshi ike since m lụrụ ya otaka ọfọrọ obere mkpọrọ aja na-ata mana oge ego gbariri shop a na-agbatu na-agwakwa ya si a na ego agwụkwala nsi na onwekwe ihe ọzọ ma m nwere ike ime enwe m anybody m nwere ike ịkpọ enwe m any family so ya nwa bụ onye m nwe ọsị m na onwe ihe gbasara ya no ichi ntị m mere m ji banye nsi ana m anwụkwa.
Wait, you said you borrowed money from the bank.
Yes, sir.
Before you borrowed the money, did you tell him?
Oh, ya nwa bụ onye wetere the idea.
How much do you borrow from the bank?
With 500, with 300, every week.
So total is how much do you borrow from the bank?
800,000.
Now, the 800,000, when you borrow money from the bank, you might have borrowed it for a purpose. What is the reason of borrowing the money?
Business. And I go oh, yeah, one boy, Samuga, but Diego, Nejime enough money, and there's custom and we demand. Yawa with the idea before Namaga bite Diego. Oruzeka ditinu hooker, Amaziem. So, ego na complain, na gwakwa ometi kana onu yem ne yogi day all about like this and say listen amere mebere ana ma nkwa anwu osima na anwu chi anu wa mazom ya after ana agwa moku nuri nso okwa nwa wetere the idea ndị bank abiazie ha na akpọ garanto m bụ nwaanyị Yoruba ano ewido ụlọ ya ka o ji mee collector because of the trust o nwere ebe m nọ na agwa ya si what of onye mere asị na onwe ihe gbasara ya na ayo ya oruzie one day Tina dize too much ana m anwụzi ọnwụ mgbapụ ọsọ n'ụlọ ka ndị bank akpọrọ m sị na ha chọrọ ịbịa ngwa dị ma nsị ya na onwetikwa ego m ji ọsị m bịa ka m were anọda wa nsị ya mba na ma m ide m ya pụta na disi n continue na-ewe ego and enwe many family ọsọ nne m ka m nwere so mgbara ọsọ bịa hie mkpọkwa ya na fon sị ya na onwe ebe ma m ga-aga ha dị na-abịawala Zion anọ chọrọ ime travel nsị ya kpozere ụmụ nọ n'ala gaa village na mabe m otu m na-eme from here m nwalawazi ụlọ ya nwalatazi ụlọ anyị ekpecha the tin before then ka m na-agbagharịzi onwe onye m na ya bidoro mewe enyi ana emebeghị ihe na izizi anọ because of condition since m lụrụ ya mụnwa na-akpata ihe m na-eri mụnwa na-azụ ụmụaka na akwụkwọ then size na-enwe conscience ma na judge I cannot be doing this thing. Kachati na nwoke mbata na-eshiri ya ihe ana ebe o shi bịa mma na ebe a ọ dị pawa afọ si na chọọ m ịnwụ so oge m na ya na ngwakwa ya si adị ihe m na-eme asị m na onwe ihe gbasara na ọmụ gaa n'ụlọ ga gwa ndị famili nkawakwa ụlọ during Easter time mkpọ ndị ụmụnna ya ngwacha ha ancha asị m akpọwa m kwucha enye m list ihe m ga-ego nsị ya na onwe ego m ji ọrụ narị 27,000 ana ekpom ụmụ 3 ana onwe ihe nne m na-eme every week ka m na-send ego nri ego school fees ha sị m na ọ bụ na m eme dati na m ga-alata nsị oke anya m the list were the list bata na-ayọkwa ya si abiko ka m bata ka m na-ahụ ọsị ma nwala nwa bata n'ụlọ ya again na-ayọ ọsị ma bịara na enwedị ebe ya bụ after all n'ukwulu emela ma abatala anywhere nne m ayọgide ya anụ mechin ọ na-anya ọ my mother oge m na-ebe akwa nne m abịa oge m mụrụ nwa hụ the condition anyị ego ala o rere ọ chọrọ ije emezi ụlọ bikos ụlọ ebe anyị bi na-ehi mmiri na-ezo n'abalị ya na-arahụ ụra out of pity o were 400,000 nye ya wogoro meshin na-agba ọka patara 2 years and ọ naanị m mkpọgide ya every day ka m na-ayọ ya mere m ebere ọjụ amaghị ọzọ m eme ndị mmadụ asị m gaa kot ndị mmadụ asị m gaa human rights everybody na-eweta item gaa nka nsị na amadị m human rights before onwedị ebe ma onwe anybody m nwere na m ga-abịa ka nchọwa m isi abịa na this Holy Ghost court na m anwụzi anwụ before m abịa meet.
Did anybody ask you to come for Holy Ghost courts? Yeah?
No, sir.
Okay, man, a Holy Ghost court in our live program. Eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. God bless you. Do you know me? Eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm a Zionite.
Okay, you're a Zionite. You have heard what your wife said.
Yes,
So
sir.
what happened? What happened?
Tupu hapa mbo Ugochukwu Christopher Ngwoke from Soka also, Enugu State. Na ihe na-ewe m n'ihe ọ na-akọ ọ dị m ka o chefuona na anyị nọ n'iru Chukwu na-ekwu okwu. And ọ dị m ka ichefuona na onye anyị na ya na-ekwu okwu bụ ọpụchara pancha. Mụnwa bụ somebody anaghị like ihu aka na azụ aka. Ama m ka isi kwu okwu a ọ ji kago obi kwu okwu ekwu.
Now, how many children do you people have together?
3.
How many boys and girls?
2 boys, 1 girl.
Where are those children now?
They are in the village with our mother.
They are in the village with her mother.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you have heard what she said. What is the problem?
The problem started more than 2 years ago. And out of her stubbornness, onye akpọrọ m asị na ndụ ya. Ọ kpọrọ m asị na ndụ ya. Nke na m achọghị
Order. If you are a wise listener, when you listen from the woman, you listen from the man before you judge about.
onye a bidoro onye a bụ nwatakịrị m nụtara mgbe ọ na secondary school final year ya nwa pick up zụba ya n'akwụkwọ ọgụcha school na Lagos na Ogun State ebe a. My aim.
One that trained her.
Eh?
You are the one that trained her in secondary school.
I'm the one that trained her from final year secondary school. My aim was for her to enter university. It's true that I'm a poor guy, but I never beg. It's true that your mother bought a car for me, but I have a car before your mother came. It's true. I'm happy that this is life. You started a business. God, thank God. On a business, and Chineke free business, and I'm a koja and car. More na abo, I'm business. And I'm a chemist before my notaya. And I'm going to chemist, come to Zovagan Akoko. Siniga Akoko, I told him first issue I'm wearing. People know I'm a Christian. You are my friend, a Yoruba. I told me terminate that baby. Because I brought my intention. I married her to please my mom. Because I'm the only child. You understand? I'm the only child, and you know how Order, Order. Oh, when I married her not to start having a baby.
Okay, you are the only son.
I am the only son, the only child, not the only son, the only child.
And I understand the village. They will tell you to marry. So when you say you marry her to please your mother, I understand what you are saying. Not that you don't like her. You just want to marry just for your parents to allow you to rest.
That's why I needed somebody that's why I needed somebody that want to enter school. And they told me that that she has the got to, further her education. I said, okay, I will pick up from there. But everything turned upside down. Now, when we started life, the first apartment we rented after the death of my stepmother, 3 days that I came back, the landlord sacked me with a quick notice. I said, why? She called me back. I said, Christy, you're a good guy. It's not because you are bad. It's because of your wife. That your wife is too dirty, that I cannot stay with a dirty person. So I said, okay. He said, it's not because you are owing me. It's not 3 months that you are owing me. I know it's because of the death of your stepmother that you carry the responsibility. It's because of your wife that she's too dirty, that she cannot continue with her. I said, okay. He said, use that money, join it and rent another apartment. I did so. I went and rented another apartment. She's one that, find that house. I didn't like their house, but she said, because it's very close to her shop. Okay, I said, okay, we rented it. I told her, I said, look, this place that we are now enter, we are the first tenants to enter that compound. You can see that this place, nobody have ever lived in this compound. I don't want this thing that our former landlord said to repeated in this place. Mind yourself. It is too embarrassing that somebody will be, as young as you are, people will be saying that you are dirty. And I saw it by myself.
Okay,
now, could you believe that as we entered the character became worse?
What character?
Dirty. Too dirty. This girl is too dirty. To the extent that this thing reached my neck. All room no. Yeah, I'm signing something that I don't want to. Yeah, be able to.
Okay, the dirtiness is the main problem. What
the main problem? Now, from that dirtiness, she started business. When I tell her, okay, do this, she said no. She's doing business, and the business is going well, normal. But there's no evidence of that thing you are saying. You are saying, I'm a businessman. You don't have savings. You don't have any, you will buy a market after selling. You cannot boast of the capital, talk of the profit. What's the essence of that business? You say your expenses. What expenses?
Okay.
I the one feeding. Now I say, okay, before I thought it was capital. Are you getting my point? Now I went and talked to my friends, 2 of my friends. One of our former coordinator, charismatic, they are businessmen, very okay. I told them, so my wife is doing business and she complained of capital. Please, I want 2 people to help me. Because 2 of them have shop. That time, she doesn't have shop. She was staying in a kiosk, just like that. Those people agreed. But because of document of house, one of them said, no, she cannot forfeit his house document. Now, we went, a Yoruba woman, a widow for that matter. The woman agreed and brought out the document of the house. And I went and borrowed money for bank for her.
Okay.
Then when I borrowed that first money, I saw how the thing goes. The payment wasn't easy. I now realize the capital is not the issue. Because you borrowed money, you buy a drum of groundnut oil, 100 and something thousand. You sold it under 1 week. You cannot boast of the capital again. What kind of expenses is that? I said, this thing is not capital. Something is wrong somewhere. Boss, we cannot borrow money from bank again. We suffer before we pay that money. I said, capital is not your issue.
Okay.
Something is wrong.
I want to know the problem.
It's either we go spiritual, prayer. We are charismatic. Let's follow this in a spiritual way. I told her, I know the family I came from. Nobody has ever made it. But I believe that I will make it in life. What we need to do is to enter prayer. Are you getting my point? We are charismatic, I'm a charismatic. Let's follow this thing in a spiritual way. Let's know where the problem is coming. He said, no, it's expenses. I said, what expenses? That time, her sister is with us. The quarrel started. He said, well, the first step we took to borrow money is because of the expenses I did. I used most of the money to rent shop, buy some, do table, do clinic. I said, look, this business, you have been doing it before we borrow this money.
Okay, I want to know now. Okay, the business stop, so that can settle
the business. That's 500,000. When we were fighting about to go and borrow money again, I said never. I cannot stand for you to go and borrow money in the bank again. Capital is not your problem.
Okay.
Something is wrong. She picked offense.
So what happened after she picked offense?
She picked offense. The next thing is that she don't even want to see me. She starts calling me names. That she hates. The first day she set her eyes on me. She refused for me to have
Ikonu.
She refused for me to have my right as a husband on her.
What is that right? love making.
She refused me to have love with her. She began to call me names.
She began to call you names.
Yes. That I'm a wicked man, I'm a stupid man. I said, okay. I bear it, yo. I did not fight, yo. Now, I didn't know that this guy went without my consent to the same bank, another bank, borrowed 500,000 naira.
Without telling you?
Without telling me. We are in presence of God. Without telling me. She borrowed 500,000 naira. I didn't know. Now, as time goes on, she couldn't pay that money. You understand? She ran away. I thought she went to market. When I came back from work, I couldn't see her. It was my children that told me that the other one said she traveled. The other one said no. She said she went for prayer. I now picked phone. I called her. I said, where are you? She said she's in Zion. I said, Zion. Today's not program. What are you doing in Zion? He said, bank are looking after me. I said, Shebi, I told you not to engage yourself in borrowing money from bank again. Now, see the result now. He said, what I'm telling you is that I will not come back again. I cannot come back again. If you are traveling, you can take my children to my mama. I picked the phone. I called her mom. I said, she said, she called me. As you are coming, bring the children for me. I said, is that what you say? I said, okay, don't worry. Because I don't have anybody that I can. The children are in their course because I don't have anybody. Had it been that I have somebody, never. They cannot set their eyes on that children. I took the children to the woman because they are the only people the people can stay with. I said, okay. When I got there, you know what the woman told me? That, unless I see my child, all this thing you are saying is rubbish. I said, do you mean that I kidnap your daughter or what? Okay. I said, I don't have her contact again. He said she has her contact. I brought out 15,000 naira. I said, okay, send that money to her for transport. Let her come. She did. And we were in the village until she came. When she came, we went to their apartment. And after everything said and done, the conclusion my family told the
our family.
This girl should remain here until her husband finish the payment in Lagos. That I cannot stay with them together while paying such a huge amount to Okada.
Okay.
That is our agreement. Shop. This one, she was in my house and committing adultery.
Which shop?
She's in my house. She's living with me and she's committing adultery, having a boyfriend. I wanted to bring her to Zion. She says Zion. That time she said charismatic by foot. She stopped charismatic. I told her about Zion. She said Zion. Okay. This man, I went to India and obtained power.
Okay. Your wife says I went to India.
She's not a Zionite before. She stopped charismatic. She stopped everything. No prayer.
Okay, she told you that I went to India to get power.
Ask her sister. Her sister was coming with me. She said that I'm befriending her sister. That I'm sleeping with her sister. I'm sleeping with this. She starts, castigating me. I said, no, Anna.
Now, you hear what your husband said?
Sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Did you tell him, don't lie, so that they before the altar? Did you tell him that I use Indian power? Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Don't lie.
Daddy, why?
No. Did you say that I use Indian power?
I did not know you before. Daddy, I've not come here before. And this
What? Answer my question. Did you tell your husband that I use Indian power to work miracle? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Onye ọbụla John oyi na okwu amụọ na nwa. Okwu amụọ na ụmụ ejima na atọ. Okwu amụọ na triplets. Sister, you have heard what your husband said. Let me hear finally how you will react. I also thank you that you are the one that told him of what you are doing, cheating on him. Some other women will not say. That still shows you love him, because based on their tradition, the man can have problem. So I also love that aspect. Some women cannot be open in that way. Okay, I want to see your reaction before I close the matter. React on what your husband said.
Another one is, he said that I refuse him of making love. Yes, I purposely do that because I cannot be suffering and be sleeping. I don't have any joy in me. How can I be sleeping with a man that cannot provide? He says bringing to 2,000. The 2,000 is not every day. He may bring today, tomorrow he will not bring. The one I have, he will come back and say that his machine half fault. This one half fault. I will bring my own money. I will still went up, borrow money from people and give to him since the day one I married to him.
The man, did you marry Dankote? Did you marry Dankote?
I did not marry Dankote.
Did you marry Jagaban?
I did not marry.
You married him, you know he doesn't have. So when you married an Okada man, will he kill himself? I can see you want to live bigger than your size. And it's not good for people to live bigger than their size. Trying to go and borrow 500,000 without the knowledge of your husband.
That is the one that signed it. It's like, you know, he's aware. He's the one that signed it. When I finished the first one, I did not finish the payment. They said I should come back and collect another one so that I'll be able. That's the reason why I borrowed. I'm not borrowing it because I want to borrow the money. The money I used to, I'm the one that hustle for the money. It's not the one that gives me the money. I'm the one that raised the money. I'm walking around the street. Since I come, I'm the one hustling for myself. I'm not borrowing the money because I want. It's the one that brings the idea.
Okay, now, this is 500,000. I want you to take this one, go and pay for the, your own debt remaining how much? 390 something. If you pay 390 something, 100 and something, go and bring your children to the village. Bring them here. On Tuesday, we see two of you and your children again. Other things will come. Sample come never, sample come neti oh, akon come never, anayo.
Sample come never oh, sample come never oh, sample come never.
Go and pay the remaining debts your own. Then go and bring your children. Coming Tuesday. Let's see your wife. Let's know what we can do for the 3 something of the 400,000 so that your family will come back again. Some people come neti oh, sakwa come nebere chim. Sakwa come nebere chim oh, akwa come nebe oh, akwa come nebe oh. Ofuma,
I will keep on loving you.
Jidi Eba.
My darling, I will never leave you. I will keep on loving you.
Osuole.